Imagine you are working in an analytical lab. The instrument is calibrated, the methods validated, and you are running a sample, and then the number on the report is correct. However, during the audit, an inspector can still kill the whole study because you can't prove that number on the report is the one the instrument actually produced. That's called data integrity, and it's the thing regulators are serious about in an audit. Every result you report sits on top of raw data. For example, the chromogram, the timestamp, the audit trail, the analyst who pressed the start button. If any of that can be trusted, then the clean result on the certificate can be trusted either. It's worthless, right? And in a regulated lab, these failures usually come from how the lab is set up. Let me give a few examples. Shared login on the instrument computer, so you can't tell who did what. Another example is an audit trail switched off or switched on and never looked at. The ability to run a sample, see an answer you didn't like, and quietly you ran it again. So these are the few examples. A system that makes the wrong thing easy is enough on its own, right? So the industry has a checklist for what trustworthy data means. It's an acronym, ALCOA. If you take one thing from this video, take this one, because it comes up in every audit and every interview we'll sit in. So A is attributable. You can tell who did it and when. Every entry linked to a person and a time. L is legible, readable, and permanent. No pencil, nothing overwritten so the original is gone. C is contemporaneous, recorded at the time it happened, not written up an hour later from memory. O is original, the first capture or a verified true copy, not someone's transcription of it. A is accurate, correct, with no unexplained edits. That's ALCOA. Then there is the plus, 4 more that closes the obvious loophole. Complete, nothing deleted, including the failing runs and the repeats. Consistent, the sequence and the timestamps make sense together. Enduring, it survives on durable media, not a sticky note that's gone by Friday. Available, you can pull it back up when an auditor asks, even years later. Let me give you a practical example. An analyst runs a sample, the results fail the spec. They are under time pressure. They figure it out that it was a bad injection, so they run it again. This time it passes. They report the pass and move on. No note about the first run. Let's walk that through ALCOA Plus. The failing run got dropped, so the record is not complete, right? The reported number is the second one, picked because it looked better, so it is not accurate. And the decision to drop the first run was never written down, so it is not attributable. And the fix here is actually structural. Individual logins, so every action has a name on it. Audit trail on, the audit trail on, and actually reviewed, so a deleted run leaves a mark. No way to quietly throw out a result you don't like. A failing result is the start of an investigation. You document it, you escalate it, and you close it out. So the takeaway message from this video, so if someone asks you what data integrity is, the short answer is ALCOA Plus. Now, if you are the manager, your answer goes one step further. Your job is to build a system where the trustworthy thing is also the easy thing, like individual logins, audit trails on and reviewed, no quiet deletes. When the system makes integrity automatic, you don't have to count on everyone being a hero every single day, right? ALCOA Plus tells you what trustworthy data looks like. How you enforce it is the audit trail. That part of the system that record every changes so it can't be undone quietly. That's the next video. Okay. One question: if you work in a regulated lab, when was the last time someone actually reviewed your audit trails instead of just leaving them switched on? One question: if you work in a regulated lab, when was the last time someone actually reviewed your audit trails instead of just leaving them switched on? Tell me in the comment. The gap is where most findings live. Thank you.